Good afternoon. Welcome to the Line Travels. I believe this is episode 15. Hey, Lixie boy, how you going?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How is yourself there? How'd the sit
Unbelievable,
go?
unbelievable, mate. I couldn't be better. What's been happening?
Not much. Just been researching various topics as always. Being alert, obviously looking to the skies as we all should, and studying various topics to discuss today. Hopefully.
Or what topics you got for me, man? Because I got a few doozy.
You go ahead, man. Ladies
All right,
first,
man.
as they say.
So, man, what I was looking into this afternoon, man, while I was sunbathing on my balcony,
As you
breezed
do.
up, yeah, wearing a thong. Man, you know how women wear padded bras?
Yes, I do. I think we're
Why
bringing this
can't
up.
why is it socially unacceptable for us to like pad our traps, man? Like, man, this is like patent pending. This is a device, man. This is only the prototype, man. But this is the device that I sort of want to bring to the market, man, so you can like have your traps real padded. You know what I mean? You want to see it?
Yeah, you got a prototype.
Yeah, prototype.
Yes, please. I would love to see this device. We could possibly, if this goes well, on the Shark Tank. Would you?
Yeah, absolutely, man. They're like, no one is investing in this. But man, everyone says at the start, man. Everyone says at the start, they're like, oh, this is heaps shit. Then when you see heaps of dudes with padded up traps, man, they'll be loving it, man. They'll be looking like Stephen Greer.
Well, exactly. Like you said, someone had to bring in the chicken fillets. So, like,
Well, that's it, bro. Exactly. All right, here we go, man. You ready?
yes, please.
What do you reckon, man?
You're look, I'll be honest with you, like I always am. It looks like you have no neck. I know that's the ideal.
Bro.
I know, but man, look, it looks like you clearly have worked on the traps, but nothing else. But nothing else. It also looks like you have no neck. But look,
Yeah.
I know it's a prototype. Like I'm not.
Yeah, this is like the beta version, man. When we bring it out, man, it'll probably made of silicon or something like that. Look a bit more. You know
Some
what I
kind
mean?
of high tech like mineral that's heaps rare to get in Africa or something. I'm assuming.
Man, you know that movie? What is it?
Jesus
Minions
Christ.
and like bad guys?
Yeah.
Like,
It looks like you have some horrible. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, man. It looks like you have some horrible spinal disease. Jesus.
well, as I said, man, this is the prototype,
Yeah. I
bro.
know. Look.
Yeah,
Like all
up
things, like with all things, man, it's a work in progress. I can see that, and like it's just like the Cybertruck, man. You're like the Cybertruck of traps at the moment.
Exactly, man. Should I continue the pod with these in?
Man, look, until they get uncomfortable, so we can. Oh, look, you show the audience what it's like, and you must now wear them. As in, and then later on, you can tell us how it felt.
Yeah, I'll give a review.
Yeah, just leave them in, baby.
Hey, man, we're going to sell these for pretty cheap, man. I'm thinking $149.99.
Well, look, man. Like once we get the material sorted out, I believe what kind of fabric are you thinking, or material?
Man, maybe like some sort of silicon or rubber-based like inside, but with like a nice breathable cotton over the top so it doesn't irritate the skin.
Yeah, you don't want sweaty, traps, I guess. But also something you can mold too. So if you want your neck a little bit shown, or you don't, or you want to bulge out, man.
Yeah, you can sort of get it concaved.
Custom made traps. It's I wouldn't call it stuffing, but women do it. Look, as we said, what's wrong with a man trying to make his have no neck?
Bro, I think we are on the precipice of male stuffing right here. We could be onto something. Patent pending.
Patent pending. Look out for us, the line travelers. What are you going to call this? What would you like to call this?
Oh, Struth, I haven't really thought about it. Hey, you can't really call it. You can't really call it the padded shoulders.
We'll put a placeholder here.
Yeah. We'll come up with something else. It'll be fucking immaculate though. Like
Man,
all our
when you came back, man, you looked like, I'm not even gonna lie, like you had some horrible disease. Like, and I was seeing this guy on TikTok, right? I'll put him up here. That's what it looks like. Have you seen this guy? He's like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
he's like crazy looking and he's like moving. Look, anyway, I can't diss the product as I haven't worn them myself. So maybe next time in the arguing room, we might both.
Yeah, we might trap up him.
This might be prototype too, so you can show the audience how it's coming along.
Yep.
I like it. Look out in the future on the linetravelers.com website pending, patent pending as well, of the Line Travelers custom made trap support, whatever.
Look at that.
Jesus.
Look at that bulge there, man. Look at that.
That looks like you have tumors, man. Yeah, look, all I got to say is, man, patent pending. Shark
Patent
Tank.
pending.
Man, you could be the next Shark Tank, like Scrub Daddy, man.
Fucking hope. Bro, the world is our oyster, man. The world is our saltwater ashtray.
That is it. Man, you just walk onto Shark Tank, man. You're like, 1 second, ladies. You turn around, man, that's you right there.
Yeah, and they're like, dear God.
They're like, Jesus. So how much are you after, sir? Oh, I don't know. $2 million. How much have you sold? Couple.
Yeah, 1 or 2 here and there.
Hey, Coles and Woolworths, could be looking into it. So
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, we are on the precipice. Trap stuffing is going to be the new padded bra for men.
remember that time? I'll bring up another because we're on topic of sock stuffing. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's right. We have covered that before, sock stuffing.
Where it was alleged at a wedding I was at where I got my ill-fitting tailored pants.
Yes, I actually have a photo of that, yes.
Yes, and apparently someone thought my penis was swollen.
In like a good way?
No, like sideways. So I had more girth, man. I had the cheese wagon, I guess. So I you know how if you're gonna sock stuff down low, you want like a cucumber or something looking. You know? Like you want length.
Yeah.
Mine went this way. And I think it is alleged, as we discussed, the man sewed something into it.
Yeah, well, man, I did say, why didn't you bring that up with the tailor? And I believe you said, I just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, well, I gave him $80 and I left, man, never returned, as you do.
Have you, so are you going to use these pants in the future?
Look, they're my only pants, so yes, of course I am. Do you think I'm going to buy more? Look at it, man. Look where I live.
I actually do have a photo of that, and I've covered up everyone's faces, so I'll email that to you and we can put it up there. It is fantastic.
Yes, and I will not put up the store name. Just I don't want to shame the person, but Jesus, don't go there. It's in Charlestown somewhere. Also, we could also, thinking about this, how the man sewn something into my pants. We could also sew these traps into the shirt. You reckon? Or you're thinking like a pad, like something you wear that's padded.
Yeah, right.
Because then you can. Yep.
I reckon something that you wear that's padded, man. Like you could sew a bit because if you sewed it.
Oh, then you've only got one.
Yeah, if you sewed it into the shirt, man, then it looks like, you know how power shoulder suits were big in the 90s for women?
Yeah, yes, goddamn.
It kind of be like that, man. But, man, this you could take out, remove, do whatever you want.
Yeah, so you could have like some kind of device that goes there and then straps onto there.
Harness,
so you can chuck a shirt, whatever, over it. And, multiple shirts could be worn, silk shirts, I'm imagining.
Absolutely. Silk shirts unbuttoned to like down here.
Man, if some cunt just like say someone who hasn't watched our show before just chimes in and sees you like this, do you reckon that just?
Man, we often get comments on YouTube for people that just somehow chime in on our fucking thing and they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Well, keep watching later episodes. You might have I don't know. Maybe it takes a while to understand what we're doing, but we are, I guess, a podcast investigating paranormal, all things weird, people's stories. And just anything really.
And we also take phone calls and voicemails. 0403 245 692 have been running a voicemail competition for about 3 weeks now. We've had some pretty bizarre ones. Speaking of, I've actually got a few voicemails to play this afternoon.
Oh, really?
If that's yes.
Yeah. Can we? How about we cut to the meat of the Discord? Shall we play a voicemail? Would you like to do that now, and then we can discuss our other topics afterwards?
Yeah, absolutely.
On that note, Licks needs to visit the bathroom, and we'll be back with the voicemails.
And we're back. How'd you go, bro?
Yeah, good, man. Squeezed it out. Painful, but I got there. I got the job done. Terrible stream. Yeah. Vaping makes me sick, man. Are you hunched, or is it not? Is that the?
No, just sort of.
Is this normal? All right. I'm just saying. Like, I just want to see the comfortableness of. Is that you relaxed? Is that you relaxed?
Relax, man. Like that's relaxed, man.
That looks good. I like it.
All right. So we had a follow-up voicemail about the Peanut Capital King. Remember how he went to the storm drains and got some footage for us, which you can see on YouTube. I'm sure you'll post a link in his bio. Man, he was like ankle deep in fucking human shit, hey?
It looked like it, man. God knows. Yes, shit. And look, the man was on the ground. You've seen people go to war zones and they're in the fields, they're in the trenches. This man would you call him an operative? Yes, he is definitely an operative. And look, is it ground level, man. As we're saying,
Yeah, absolutely,
he's
bro.
in there. And so, yeah, thanks for the videos. As I said, we've got a couple updates to that, and hopefully some more with the voicemails.
Well, here's the follow-up, man.
Hey, Licks. Hey, Peacock. What the fuck you doing? PCK here. Yeah. We go, I'm not a very social person, but I've managed to reach out to a couple of mates who are, I don't know, a little more physically able. And let's just say, like, there's going to be a bit more footage. If that's okay, man, we play it safe. We keep it good, but I do think we need to get further in those fucking tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
Inconclusive, I agree. But we can't leave it there. We got to go further, mate. So, yeah, we're going to see what we can do. So, yeah. The King Roy 6 tunnels, that's still open in my books, and I think we'll get a bit more footage, and I've been talking to a lot more of the local folks, and I've had some people who've opened up to some, last time I tried to get interviews with people, I pretty much just got, slapped in the face or punched in the face or just told to fuck off. So,
Jesus.
and now I've got some people who might be open to actually talk about this kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm hoping you don't mind if I keep adding to this one. Because I don't think we've done it justice yet. I don't think it's fucking done. I think there's a lot more there. And like any good fucking traveler, you've got to see it through. So, bear with me, guys. Because, yeah, we're going to get there. Things are going to get spicy. Things are going to get squishy. Things are going to get moist. Things are going to stay sweaty. All right, lads. Well, I'll keep you updated. All righty. Big love.
There you have it.
Thank you, Pano Cable King, for the update. Interesting stuff going on. And we look forward to hopefully interviews with concerned people he knows, I believe he was suggesting.
Mm-hmm. So as we were talking to late in the evening last night, man, if PCK can come up with maybe another testimonial, some footage, maybe, whatever, text message from people in the community, we are definitely going to investigate this. Maybe even a possible documentary.
Yes, as we discussed late last night into the evening, over a glass of red wine in our baths. Not our... Brandy? Whatever it is, baby. Yeah, I believe if we can get some more information to light on this and other people who have concerns about this issue going on regarding the Kingaroy stormwater drains, etc. Yes, I believe that we are going to investigate, and we're going to get deep, we're going to get sweaty, and maybe even venture into a tunnel ourselves.
Yeah, well, I'd be more than happy to do that. As you just disclosed, if we can get more evidence on it, man, there's no reason why. So Kingaroy's 2 hours northwest of Brisbane, man. We could probably drive there in what's that, fucking 11 hours. We'd shit that in.
I would have to stop at a few breweries on the way, so
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Just a couple long necks to straighten the nerves.
Yeah. Well, bro, the 4X brewery's in Brisbane, bro. Remember we both lived there? What a shithole.
Yeah. I'm trying not to look at you, man, because it's really yes, it's hard. But
what? It was my pulsating trap.
Well, I'm jealous. You know what I mean?
Well, man, I'll give you a prototype too, man.
Yes, please. I can wear it to maybe my work. Might get some interested investors.
Maybe
the Chinese might be interested.
They would be, man. Man, if anyone needs traps, it's the Chinese, bro. They need a bit more fluid. You know what I mean?
Look, I'll talk to my connections in the southeast and see what we can come up with. All right.
We've got one more voicemail, man. We did have a few more, but a lot of them are super incoherent, like that one that I fucking reviewed. You know what I mean? And a lot of them were short, like old mate going, I'm getting fucked up the ass by Albo and Dan Andrews. Where's my fucking shirt?
Fascinating.
Man, I try not to review the incoherent ones or the really short ones because, man, that's all I'd be doing. You know what I mean? And people want a bit of grit. So this voicemail, man, a bit of what's the word I'm looking for here? We do not condone anything in this voicemail, anything at all.
Fuck. All right.
You know, but
Play.
So here we go.
Yeah, g'day, mate. It's fucking Henry Turner here. I'm just packing a stingy little hot one. Got a little bone to pick with you, mate. So last night, right, this chick walks into the place I work at, fucking blind as all fuck. She's trying to steal shit. I'm like, mate, listen up. If you don't have fucking money, you can't fucking pay for it. And she was like, fuck you. So you know what I fucking did? You know what I fucking did? You know what I fucking did? Yeah, anyway, that's the end of the story. That fucking cone was marvellous.
So I believe that brief pause was when he was tucking some cannabis through the smoking apparatus.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll put a placeholder sound over that because I could only assume what the noise was. Some kind of bubbling?
Yes. Man, so in my professional opinion, that was absolutely satire. But we do not condone violence. We do not condone the smoking of cannabis. Wait, haven't I smoked cannabis online? Yeah, I've smoked cannabis still.
No, anyway. It was that was, sir,
I have
a cloved herb cigarette.
I have a prescription.
A cloved herb cigarette. That's what it was.
All right, it was, yes. So we do not condone violence. We do not condone smoking cannabis. But we also don't condone theft.
No, only the stealing of, I guess, massive organisations' copyright material. I will steal.
Oh, absolutely. If you can get away with it, well, yeah.
No, as I said, we play uncopyrighted music and soothing sounds of uncopyrighted music.
So shit, eh?
Yeah. Man, look.
So fucking shit.
I actually liked it. I liked that video, and then as you panned out to the soothing sounds of uncopyrighted music, I thought it was dope, man. Keep it up.
Thanks, bro. It was some of my best work, I think.
Yes. Do not quit your day job, either.
Man, I wish I could.
But if the traps take off, man, you know who helped you get there. All right.
That's true. That's true, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So that was our only 2 voicemails worth fucking playing. Again, we'll rehash. We are going to investigate more into the King sex tunnels. We're just waiting on a bit more evidence from the Peanut Covered King. We'll probably do a documentary if we can get more evidence or a couple of testimonies. The second voicemail was quite obviously satire, and we don't condone anything in that.
Thanks, Henry. Yeah, love your calls, even if it's, of course, satire. Interesting topics, and keep them up. As you said, we've had a few lately. We've had their lines are always open.
Mm-hmm.
And
do you want to read out the number?
Sorry?
Do you want to read out the number?
Oh, I don't know it. I'm serious. You're the one that always says it.
0403 245 692. Leave us a voicemail.
Look, I have onset dementia or something happening to me at the moment. As you said, I saw a hallucination of the angel of death last night. So, yes. That's how it's going.
Have you taken mushrooms?
No, I couldn't. I don't take illicit substances.
No.
Yeah, allegedly. And something happened to me. I was looking at the computer screen, right? And I was trying to read an article about whale mating, and all of a sudden the text started going blurry, right? And I thought I was having a stroke, and I looked up to the corner of my eye, and I seen this halo man. And then this heaps scary thing came out of it. What could that be?
Onset schizophrenia, perhaps.
Oh, well, undiagnosed, obviously. So
yeah. Man, if it's not diagnosed, it's not really a threat to you. You know what I mean?
Like everything, man. I'd only go to the doctor, man, if I was like collapsed, man, and someone picked me up.
Bro, if you go to the fucking doctor and said you were reading a fucking article on whales mating and the angel of death appeared to you, you would be fucking sanctioned.
Yeah, exactly.
Then and there, man. Then and there. And man, I'm not bailing you out, bro.
Yeah, well, you know what happens to people who they don't leave. They keep you in there for whatever reason.
Well, man, imagine being in the fucking psych ward, man, and you're like, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. How many cunts do you reckon are saying that? It's like everyone in prison saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't do it. As you said, that's what I always thought. I always thought that this is like a theory of mine, right? That what's occurring to me right now, I'm actually laying on a bed telling my medical staff in a ward somewhere.
Could be.
And all this shit, and they're just like, he's insane.
Man, or you could be in a giant feeding pod run by the machines. You never know.
As we talked,
never-
man, and look, like that great scene, which if we are in a simulation and they made a movie about the Matrix, about what's happening to us, that's interesting. Also, the scene that I like in it is when old mate's eating his steak, man.
Oh yeah.
his
Yeah.
name?
And he's like, my brain is telling me this steak is like succulent. And he's like, when I get put back into the Matrix, he's like, I want to be rich. I want to be famous. And realistically, though, if you're living near the Earth's core, man, and everyone's fucking, I don't know, man, you just feeling like shit, man. Wouldn't you want to go back into the Matrix as being rich and famous, man, without any memory of what happened?
Of course, man.
Isn't ignorance bliss?
Yes, and that's what's hopefully not. If this is a Matrix, this sucks. But
If this is the Matrix, man, if this is my prime thing with simulation theory, why is it so fucking shit?
I've said before, it's just to destroy our minds, obviously more. I don't know, to keep the being the elite obviously want to leave the planet, and they're using us as fuel to get there. So
yeah,
good on them. Also, just to segue back to that, you touched base on the core. I believe you're talking about the Earth.
Yes.
So you know how we discussed, or you discussed Ringwood. What was it? Ringwood Height.
Yes.
So that obviously saying that there is potential whole sea or oceans under the mantle or whatever.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly. So when you get to the center of the Earth, at that exact point, what do you reckon exists there? The actual center, like the dot.
Man, realistically, I probably think it's a center of like a burning center of like magma and stuff like that. Because I don't know, I don't believe in a lot of the things that mainstream science and the government tells you. But fuck, now I'm questioning myself because it is an educated guess. Man, I would probably think it's like liquid magma and stuff like that. But a lot of people do think the Earth's hollow.
Yeah, I know, but exactly. Like, imagine that the exact center of Earth, and what exists there. Like, it's just interesting, and how deep it is, man. Like, I've been 2Ks under it, and that's nothing compared to going from, say, the top to the center. I think it's 6,000 kilometers or something.
It's pretty from the crust to the mantle. Yeah, it's fucking deep.
And then you go down again. But I don't know. Who knows? I'm not going to go there, obviously, but I've been close. But
yeah. I don't know, man. As I said, I don't usually believe the normal science, but it kind of makes sense, man, especially if the center is rotating. Like, it would make sense that the center of the Earth is hot. As you probably know, with going underground, it's hot as fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking sweaty, man, and I fucking do not condone going down there. But
no.
Anyway, so obviously...
Can we have a brief break for a second? I've got to go to the bathroom, and, man, I'm going to untrap too, so just cut this out. Because, man, these, like, the fiberglass traps are really fucking irritating me.
That's all right, bro. Take your shirt off, man, right now.
Did you just fucking speak then when you were coming back in the room?
What? What do you mean? Hey,
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you? Man,
What?
did you just speak when you came back in the fucking room?
No, I didn't.
No word of a fucking lie, man. When you were like gone, I was just fucking sitting here. I heard through the headphones. I fucking shit you not.
Heard
Hopefully
what?
you've
Heard what?
It went, hey. Hopefully you've got that while you were fucking recording it. I shit you not. That was fucking heaps creepy.
I'm recording, and I was fucking out there getting a beer and hanging a piss. Are you serious?
I fucking swear to fucking God.
God, man.
Hopefully you've got that on fucking... Man, that was fucking creepy. It put... I shit you not. I swear to fucking
did
God.
it sound like you could hear it close?
In the headphones.
Man, how the fuck can I continue this?
Man,
Yes, I'm in the room that it happened at.
man, it was seriously...
That is scary.
I fucking shit you not. I'm not even taking the piss, hey? I'm not even taking the piss.
Well, look, welcome back. Obviously, we're going to get down to what just occurred to Peacock, but I'm in the fucking room that someone said something, and I was seeing the Angel of Death last night.
Man, and also, when you came back in, why didn't your audio kick in straight away?
Didn't it?
No, I couldn't hear you.
Jesus, I played with too many things, you know what I mean? As I said, we discussed before, I've put it up on the Facebook. So if you don't follow our Facebook, I suggest you do it. Line Travelers, whatever. I put up just a random clip of the MH370 being surrounded by orbs, obviously. And I think
there it was again. No one else is interfering with this, eh?
How?
I
You're
don't
freaking
know.
me out, man.
I'm fucking freaking out. I shit you not.
Oh, his lights just went off.
Did they really?
It felt like there was a flash. Do you see?
Man, I shit you not, man. That's the second time
Are
I
you
fucking heard it.
serious? You sure it's not like
I
something in your
swear-
house?
I swear to fucking God, I am not taking the piss. You are recording. You'll be able to fucking take it back.
Bro, I'm coming over to sleep at your house, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
In your same bed.
Yeah, that's cool, man. We'll grease up.
Well, of course we'll grease up, man. What do you fucking think I am? Can you stop saying that there's someone saying hey, because this is unsettling, and how am I going to continue? What is that behind you?
Sorry, what were you saying? That's just the blinds moving. All right. Anyway, back on track.
I believe we're going to get abducted soon. That's all I'm going to say to that.
Maybe.
I think we're tangling with things that are outside of our control, and we could be spiking, something's happening. I believe.
Agreed.
Anyway, take me up, baby.
Yeah, beam me up, Scotty.
We'll look into this weird thing after we finish recording this, and if there is an alleged someone saying something into the microphone, I've recorded this. So this will make an interesting Discord. Either way, I'm freaked out. Thank you. I was going to just... Fucking hell. I feel like there's someone behind me. So you can obviously see.
You've got your back blurred, though.
Do I?
Yeah, it's blurred.
Doesn't look blurry to me.
You've set the filter on the Discord to have background blur.
It seems hard to see in this mask.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was looking up lights in the sky. I don't know how I found it. It was there was blue lights discovered in the Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, it was filmed by a man, and it was like these blue lights with dots cascading down. And people were freaking out, thinking, "What the fuck is that?" Obviously, as you would.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, NASA has said, "Oh no, it's to do with a rocket we launched, and we're spraying the atmosphere up there with these particles to test different measurements of stuff, right?" And this project called AZURE, you can look it up, all of a sudden came out of nowhere and decided to launch rockets from Norway into the sky and cause these lights for whatever reason. I think it's a cover up.
Yeah, NASA's pretty good at fucking covering up shit like that. They sort of go, "Oh, it's swamp gas reflecting off the lights of Venus." But man, when it comes to the fucking poles, especially the Aurora Borealis, man, it probably wouldn't surprise me. They've been testing in the ionosphere. Is it the ionosphere? Remember, they've got that fucking research lab up in the fucking North Pole.
Yeah, I believe it was it was in one of the spheres, obviously.
Yeah, so man, that kind of wouldn't surprise me. But in saying that, I can text you a photo of a plane flying around the fucking pole going from X to Y. And they've taken a photo of a craft and it appears to be harvesting the auroras.
Yeah, I think we bring that up before as well.
Oh, we have too. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're always alluding to the magnetic poles and shit and a field or whatever.
Mate.
So
Always.
they're definitely NASA or these phenomenon creatures, whatever they are attracted to the magnetic polarities in those areas. So it makes sense. Something's going on. Either they're covering it up. It actually happened. It was NASA. I don't know. But there was also the green lights that look like the Matrix, scanning over Hawaii in, I think it's February this year.
Yeah, everyone forgot about that, hey?
Yeah, it was on the Hawaiian news. They're like, what the fuck is this? It was observed by a telescope, some kind of observatory.
And what was NASA's explanation for that?
Oh, where was it? Here we are. So the video is saying it was from a alleged satellite from China.
I see.
And the satellite was called Daki 1, and its main mission was to monitor carbon dioxide levels and detect atmospheric aerosols for some reason. That was their excuse.
So why did it start emitting these like green trails that like go down?
I don't know. And what are they trying to do? What is happening? Like, what is the point of these experiments or alleged experiments? Are they covering something up? Are they blaming China? Are they actually happening?
Man,
why are they fucking with the atmosphere?
Well, there's a lot of energy in the atmosphere, man. A lot of energy. Hey, so I dare say, if I was a betting man, if you're experimenting with the atmosphere and your huge government power, you're probably trying to harvest that energy.
Some kind of source of power there, as you said with the aurora borealis. I can't even say the word. The green lights.
Borealis.
I hate you so much. The green lights. So the power that's released from these solar winds, as we've discussed, from the sun that hits the earth and reflects off from the magnetic whatever. Do you reckon that the power there they're also trying to maybe harness instead of actually visiting the sun themselves?
Man, look, it's again, I think this day and age, I think anything's fucking potential. Like anything's fucking probable. Hey,
we do go on about the sun harvesting a lot. I know, but
yeah, we do, man. Hey, man, we haven't talked about cloning once this episode. We're doing good.
I was going to bring it up, but I'm saving it for our celebrity in the onion room when we're talking about that's a good episode.
Our celebrity special is next because we know you all like the celebrities. So we've dug up a lot of celebrity conspiracies, a lot of celebrity sort of body doubles,
and
cloning. There's fucking heaps, man.
Harvesting of children is alleged
celebrities.
To have occurred. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Are you serious?
I just thought that was just
sacrificial Satanist things are happening.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I thought that mainly just stuck to US politics.
Nah, celebrities are in there, man. Once they sell their soul to the whoever, the devil. Yes. Man, you sure you didn't smoke PCP before?
No, I didn't smoke PCP or any weed for that matter.
Yet.
I'm telling you, man, when you go through that recording, you will fucking do it.
Yeah, I will, and I'm fucking freak out when it happens.
Anyway, man, the topic that I wanted to talk about today, are you done with the PCP talking and cloning and stuff like that?
Yeah, I know, and if I do go off topic a few times, there's something wrong with me. Just remember that.
No, man, if you don't go off topic, there's something wrong with you. You've been body doubled.
Let's not get into cloning just yet.
Yes, that's true, man. That'll be the whole next fucking episode. Man, we're going to go fucking ham on that. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about the USS Eldridge today.
Yes, sir. Please.
Do you know anything about the USS Eldridge?
It rings a bell, but as I've been, my mind's been destroyed over a few years, so no, I forget.
Drugs will do that. So the USS Eldridge was a Cannon-class destroyer in 1943 that was completely made and manufactured for an experimental purpose, right? So it was completely manned. It allegedly did some missions, but it didn't really leave. It didn't really leave its port. So in 1943, they were testing with magnetic. Here we are.
Here we again.
The Magnetic Field Podcast. Beautiful. I've really got to stop fucking rehashing this shit. Anyway, they were testing. Maybe it's all connected.
It is, man. That's why we're talking about it.
So in 1943, they were testing with magnetic fields. This is in the height of World War II, mind you. So they probably wanted to get a jump on Adolf and Stalin and shit like that.
Of course.
So they caused a magnetic interference with two giant spinning fucking turbines with a negative and positive magnetic pulse. And they were trying to transport this ship 1,500 kilometers with its fucking crew, right?
Yep.
So when they were disrupting this magnetic polarity, they actually did manage to transport the entire ship, a Cannon-class fucking destroyer, 1,500 kilometers away, right?
What?
Yes, I shit you not. This is all documented. The Philadelphia experiment.
Well, I'll bring up some articles as well to people to relate to as well. Mm-hmm. Yep.
But man, there was just like one issue. So with a Cannon-class destroyer and a full crew, I don't know what the crew was, but I imagine a couple of hundred.
Yeah? Easy. Yeah.
So it did arrive in its fucking destination, but some of the crew were missing. Some of the crew were missing limbs, and the remainder were sort of intertwined in the ship. Like so there'd be a ship war, and they'd just be fucking hanging out, man.
What? Alive?
No,
Holy
they weren't.
Fuck.
Yeah, I shit you not, man.
So how do they explain this to the families?
I'm pretty sure there was a huge
A
cover-up
training
project on that.
accident?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a huge cover-up project on that, saying that all the the crew that were missing or bound within the ship.
Jesus.
Yeah, they sort of said they were deployed elsewhere and died in action.
So how the fuck do they get away with something and it's known about and just write it off?
You think that's the first and only thing that the US has gotten away with?
No, I know that.
You know what I mean?
I know, it's just crazy to think that Stargate could possibly be real. They do teleport people, and people have been stuck into ships.
Yes, like welded into each other.
And like people like enjoy science fiction films when fucking science fiction is actually real and happening to us.
Well,
And it has been for a while.
Speaking of Stargates, it is alleged that they have found multiple around the Earth, and there's one at each pole as well.
Well, that's why wasn't there a mission to the Arctic, obviously in the 40s? Or was it after the 40s?
Hitler sent a research mission to the South Pole.
So
The South Pole or the North Pole? Where did Hitler send that research vessel? Was it the South Pole or the North Pole?
South, man.
South. There you
Yeah.
go.
It's a South.
Yeah. So it was a research vessel, but it was accompanied by 2 frigates, heaps of other shit. And man, I swear to God, we just rehash the same shit all the time, eh?
Doesn't matter because you just spoke about something that connects to things we've talked about. What's
That's very
rehashing about it?
That's very true.
And not what? Do you think every cunt watches our fucking thing? They watch it for 3 minutes, man.
That's true.
So anyway, it doesn't matter. Fuck, who gives a fuck about what?
And we do what we want, man. This is our fucking podcast.
That's what I'm saying. So stop being a pin man. You're making yourself look like a fucking feminine bitch.
Yeah, it's because I've taken the traps out.
That's true, man. Oh God, man, you really need to cover that neck up. It's disturbing, man. Anyway, but yeah. So what did they use to teleport the ship? Was it magnetic fields or some kind of? They've harnessed the. What was it?
So that was a bit hard to gain information on, but they said it was 2 turbines. So they reckon they were about 40 feet tall, like a big cylindrical device with something spinning around that way, magnetic, and the other one was the same height, spinning around the opposite way. So you cause a positive and negative fucking magnetic polarity, and yeah, apparently they could fucking do it, man. And man, the Philadelphia experiment.
Experiment.
But man, people go, oh, that's fucking crazy. That shit wouldn't have happened in World War II. It is documented that Adolf Hitler was trying to what do they call it? Reconstruct, re-engineer UFOs, man.
Yeah, well,
that's been documented.
I'll get a photo up there of an actual Nazi flying saucer. Well, we'll think about the technology that advanced in World War II after World War II, right? So we had the Germans invent the jet turbine.
Yep. And a lot of them went to NASA, and that's what helped them get to the moon. Yeah.
So, and they had engineers and whatever else that we utilized, and also the atomic weapons. Do you think people thought? So someone obviously had a theory about atomic warfare and what it could do. Do you think people are like, no, that's fucking science fiction, and then it happens? So now that they can potentially teleport ships, and people are like, no, that can't happen. Of course, fucking things can happen like that. Technology will advance this and has already.
And that was in 1943, bro.
Exactly.
You know
So I believe if we can maybe look into more of this and do this on a small scale, do you reckon we could teleport something?
I don't think you and I would have the mental capacity, the resources, or the attention span to do something like that. But it would be great.
Look, I just want to say it out there that there's no harm in trying, kids.
This is very true.
Reach for the sky. You might reach it, you might not.
Man, now that you mentioned that, remember how I told you about how a tornado touched down and all it did was destroy the Pfizer warehouse?
No, you never told me this.
I did tell you this.
Oh, legend.
A tornado in whatever state in the US. So it touched down, and you can see this on the fucking news. It destroyed maybe 1 or 2 houses, but it completely destroyed a Pfizer warehouse, completely destroyed it, and it then just disappeared. So people have been trying to, tornado enthusiasts have been trying to recreate this tornado, because you can recreate a tornado in a fucking cylindrical thing, and they said there's no way that a tornado would touch down, go in that trajectory, destroy the Pfizer warehouse, and just vanish without doing anything.
I think you have brought it up, and yes, like obviously it disappeared in my mind, but it is possible. You know, we've discussed possible, not Mother Nature, but harnessing Mother Nature's power, and with technology that we have that obviously no one wants to expose.
Man, they 110% have a weather-altering device. I think the biggest thing that people look for, they're like Hurricane Katrina was weather, like it was caused by a weather device to diminish the black population. Man, it's plausible, but when you do something like that to your own country, doesn't that mean there's less taxpayers? You know what I mean? You're getting less money.
That's the point. So they can bring in people.
Well,
They to resettle in and they can persuade these people a bit more than their own people. Yeah. So they can have a controlled population at their willing, who will work cheaper, who will come in there because they've been supported by the government, and will replace the current people there, who are who have their own sayings and believe in freedom and all that bullshit. So they can control the population, man. Like, look, we're seeing it. It's called replacement theory or something.
Really? I've actually never heard of replacement theory before, but man, now that you mention it, it does kind of fucking check out. They do think the earthquake in Christchurch was caused by the weather device they have in the South Pole, and that was the first time they kicked it over, and it just caused a cataclysmic event there. And man, also plausible. They think the fires in fucking Maui at this point in time have been caused by some sort of fucking weather device. A lot of people say so. Man, fucking Hawaii has the most like air sirens for fucking natural disasters, volcanoes, tsunamis. They didn't fucking go off. Why?
What do you think? Why wouldn't they go up?
Well,
what was the reason?
The official statement is we didn't want to set off the sirens because generally they're for tsunami warnings, and we thought that everyone would run into the fire. That's the official fucking statement. Man, if I'm choosing between a fucking fire or a tsunami, man, I'm choosing the tsunami, hey.
Man, like, I think we bring it up, man. I believe I could duck dive under tsunami. You know I'm like a dolphin in the ocean, right? You've seen me, haven't you?
You are very aerodynamic.
Yes.
I mean, I reckon if you like just got on the like ground, man, like
just held on, man, and just fucking waited for it to pass. Like, of course, man. I reckon I would survive a tsunami easily. Fire, I don't think so.
A 20-meter wall going at about how fast they go? I think about 120 kilometers an hour.
Man, I'm pretty solid, man. Like, I think I'll just stick to the ground like a fucking, I don't know, like a rash you can't get rid of. You know? Something you keep itching.
Imagine if you were fucking trap packing as well.
Exactly, man. Yeah, the fucking tsunami would bounce off it, man, and explode and hit China and destroy China.
It'd be fucking hectic.
And people who will praise me as a hero for vanquishing the communists. And as we get into the theory on weather, do you think water can ever cease to exist in this country? I mean, the world. Could we utilize so much water, or is it always going to be replaced, no matter what we do?
Fresh water, no, because there's so many. You can make sanitation plants to make it with seawater and stuff like that. And it rains all the time, but
hurricanes bring a lot of water, I assume.
Yeah, perhaps if the water in the atmosphere becomes toxic due to pollution, maybe.
That's true. I was trying to think that too. If we contaminate the water where it's not usable for us. Potentially, we could.
Man, if we can't fucking get fresh water, it's because humans have done it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, this brought me up a topic. I saw a photo, so I'll put it up here. It was a man. So a gentleman, he looks like he's a charming old man. So a man in England, he put a plant in a bottle in 1960. And the last time he watered it, it was in 1972. And it continued to thrive, apparently, because the sealed bottle acted like a miniature ecosystem that recycled its own water and nutrients.
Yeah, well, it's a greenhouse.
Exactly.
I'm sitting in front right now.
Think about it. It's a small scale, round thing, because flat Earth doesn't exist, as you said. You've told me multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Now, large scale, Earth, round,
Mhm.
ecosystem,
Mhm.
water. You don't need to water it.
Look,
It produces its own water nutrients, obviously, like Mother Nature does. So, can we take that water out and destroy it ourselves, humans, or is it always going to happen? Like repopulate.
If we contaminate it, absolutely, man. The only thing, as I said, if water runs out, it's because we fucking contaminated it. And if we do contaminate the water in such a mass, it could destroy fucking our own biodome.
It's possible, but I think Mother Nature will always replenish itself, no matter what we do. No matter what we do, man, we could nuke it unless. Oh, actually, you did bring up a good point about Mars. Now I think about it. So I'm going to restate what I said before. It is possible actually to destroy the planet with nuclear warfare because it happened on Mars. Wasn't there there was a nuclear alleged war on Mars?
So some of the radiation that are found on Mars is a bit out of the norm, and they think it's pretty much correlates to a nuclear war, because it's different sort of radiation than solar radiation.
So could it strip the whole water source there?
They reckon it's sort of a fringe theory, man, that could have been our first place, like where humanity was, but we just fucking destroyed it and moved here.
Yeah, well, that's true. And
Why are you looking around for, man?
I'm looking at my computer screen with my notes. Is that all right?
Thought you had the ghost.
No, man. Remember I saw an orb in here once?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, and it was a fucking car. There was no cars went past. An orb.
Yeah, we got that on camera, didn't we?
Yeah, we got that on camera. I'll bring it up here. Up here.
Man, maybe your house is haunted, man. Have you ever had any other weird experiences there?
Yeah, Angel of Death. I also was.
I just mentioned that.
Yeah, and also once I was trying to sleep, and I rolled over and I looked at the corner of my room where the walls meet at one, and it transported me into another subterranean world where I was ruled by some kind of weird creature. It looked like a rat with a hairy, like spiky back, and I felt like I was stuck in it for 100 years.
Was it sexual in any manner?
Well, I was aroused, and also urinated my own bed. But anyway, enough of that. Wait, that's what happens when you take a heavy dose of mushrooms.
Yes, it does.
You see the outer rim, and you see what actually exists. Not in this dimension. You go past the dimension.
I couldn't agree more.
And I believe it's
more intellectual fucking way of thinking. And you think about shit you've never thought about. You think about your own personal problems, say with work, your hand, family, stuff like that. They don't particularly matter. You can, I don't know, think of an easy way to dissolve that.
I believe it's better than. I think it's a more natural way to. I don't know. Just get yourself out from what humans are, where we are in this place in the world. It opens your mind to more possibilities, and it makes you feel like there is more than just working for the man.
Absolutely, man. We have discussed this. I think it was episode 10. The last time I did a hero dose of mushrooms, man, I felt fucking reinvigorated for days afterwards. Days. Nothing stressed me out. Like, everything looked beautiful. And I wasn't high. I just felt refreshed.
I think it's a reset that a lot of people, I believe thousands of years ago, even hundreds, they took these mushrooms unaware of what it was, but it gave them a purpose in life. And that's why you see certain religions or certain philosophies, inventions, etc. I think because it's banned now is a reason for the control they have at this present moment, right? And they don't want people to experience that, or they make it look like people go insane. And like, I'm not saying I don't condone any of this, obviously, as well, and I've never done it, but just just think about something that's natural and that can expand your mind, and life is for living.
It is.
Exploring the possibilities. Let's segue to a break, and I'll come back, and I've got a story about a man who invented Vaseline.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
We'll be back.
And we're back. How'd you go, bro?
I'm good, thank you. A few concerns about my bowel movements. Yeah, so as I said before, Vaseline, what is it? I don't know.
I actually do know.
We'll go to you after this, after I explain why we're talking about Vaseline. Is that all right, Peacock? Is it?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you like to cut me off, man, and then I forget what the fuck I'm talking about, and I go somewhere completely different, and I'll probably end up talking about the Hindenburg. All right? And the Hindenburg was an inside job. And if you don't know that, yes.
What?
I've discussed it in my... If you haven't watched my late night rants, which I don't know why you haven't.
I have, yeah. I was probably rather intoxicated when I did that.
Yes. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. And all right. So the Hindenburg, inside job, yes? Do you know why?
Lean to the Hindenburg. Nice. I love it. Why? Tell me. Give us a quick rundown. Let's go.
It was a ploy to destroy the airship industry by the fucking people who sell jet fuel.
Okay.
Because they were afraid of helium.
It is rather combustible, but so is jet fuel.
Yeah, but that's why they made it fucking explode. So now we don't have airships taking us around the world. We have planes because the jet fuel industry, or the people who decided to make jet fuel, whatever commodity, hated the people who liked airships and helium. So they took down the Hindenburg. They made it look horrific. They played it all around the world. And now you think of an airship, what do you think of? The
Hindenburg, yeah. But, man, for an airship to go from Australia to Europe, man, I feel as though that would take quite some time.
Yeah, and, you're like the generation who love short-form content and doesn't want to enjoy the experience of being in an airship, sitting in a nice area with your dame, having a cigarette, you know what I mean, in a nice suit, drinking a whiskey.
For weeks.
Yeah, right. For weeks, man. Like, you're fucking stuck up there going, when the fuck is this going to end? And look, maybe it's for the best. Anyway.
All right, Vaseline, bro. Vaseline.
How the fuck did I get there? Yes. So,
your mic's dropped out.
No, it's not.
There it is. It's come back.
Probably in your end, so no one cares.
All right, Vaseline.
The inventor of the Vaseline was such a firm believer in its medicinal properties that he is claimed to have eaten a spoonful of it each day. All right?
Yep.
So I don't know if you'd ever done this or would. So during a bout of pleurisy he ordered his nurse to cover him from head to toe in the substance, and soon recovered and lived to be 96.
I see.
So do you know what pleurisy is?
No, tell me.
Pleurisy is, I'm going to have to read this off the information. So it's an inflammation of the sheet-like layers that cover the lungs, apparently. So I don't know how covering himself cured him of this.
Well, man, when you think about go-go dancers back in the day, how they painted themselves in all gold paint, they had to leave a small circle on the small of their back. Otherwise, they would suffocate, man, because the skin can't breathe.
I remember hearing that.
So I don't know how bathing in Vaseline could possibly do that, but, man, I've never tried it.
Well,
man, imagine
he ate it every day, so.
It's petroleum jelly, bro. It's a petroleum-based product.
He lived to 96, brother. So, there's hope for us all.
So the results are conclusive. Fucking conclusive.
Hey, look, I'm just trying to bring a lighthearted story to the people about Vaseline.
I actually like that.
All right? And they're trying to fucking shovel pills down your face. They're trying to make you go to McDonald's, which is very expensive now. You know?
McDonald's. I thought, man, it's easier to go to McDonald's fucking than it is to get groceries now. You can probably get McDonald's.
Expensive.
You reckon?
I don't fucking know. Probably. Fuck, you're pissing me off, man. All right. What do you got for me? What do you got for me?
Well, I've already talked about the USS Eldridge and stuff like that. So, man, look, I think the results are inconclusive about Vaseline, but, man, I would strongly advise
not to eat it?
Anyone not to eat a petroleum-based fucking product, hey. It does sound rather fucking carcinogenic.
Yeah, well, I was told also, wasn't it the gentleman who left a voicemail to eat a was it tablespoon? Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. I'm assuming it would be painful.
Yes.
But, anyway, there's things out there. And also, I've researched into the whistleblowers at the UAP. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to bring up some pictures in the edit of some current activities of UAPs that commercial pilots have now brought forward. So there was a guy called, I think it was something Graves. I don't know his name. Ryan Graves, I think. He was a pilot, whatever. And he's a whistleblower at the Congress, and he said that he has footage of alleged UAPs and thousands of photos from other commercial pilots he's now leaking on Twitter. So,
there was an archive on Reddit quite some time. I know you hate Reddit, but there was an archive on Reddit with alleged photos of commercial pilots taking photos of UAPs. Man, apparently it happens all the time. One of the most famous ones is of a Japanese pilot, man, because you know the Japanese, man, they're very humble. They don't like to bring excitement to their name and stuff like that.
Or dishonor.
Dishonor. Yeah. So there was a famous Japanese commercial pilot talking about that, about the orbs flying. Now that we mention it, the orbs flying around the fucking plane, much like the footage of...
Oh, yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, much like the footage of MH370 that you spoke about today.
Yeah, so, when I was speaking that before, I think because you're heaps scared about someone speaking into the microphone.
That was correct.
Yeah, so I put that up on Facebook, and you can see that it's the FLIR system and alleged, I guess, photos or video, of satellites and drones in the area of possibly MH370 being zapped or teleported somewhere by free UAP-like orbs circling. So that footage came out in 2014, and I remember seeing it years ago, and I just thought it was just some bullshit, right? But now someone has deep dived on it, and I'm going to bring a video to the fellow travellers out there on a bit more information about that and what's going on there. So
man,
look out for that.
I very much look forward to seeing that video. Hey,
and also, as we discussed, last night when we were both having separate bars, drinking red wine, of course. I might bring back Licks rants, Alex Jones style rants.
I think you should
come back.
No, I think you should.
Shirtless.
I think you should.
I'll be shirtless.
Man, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And man, as I said, your research into MH370 is going to be astronomical when you actually put pen to paper and get it fucking done. I think that'll be a fantastic video, and I think we all eagerly await it.
Yeah, I just got to smoke a bit of PCP and it'll be done.
No.
Easy.
I didn't know you like to get wet.
Yes, baby. So I'm just going to say, thanks for watching. Thanks for the voicemails as well. Thanks for subscribing to YouTube if you do. If you don't, whatever, I don't care.
Man, every time we get a subscriber, man, I say that at work, and I'm like, yes, thank fuck.
We get horny. We just want to, we enjoy doing this, and we just want to open it up to more people and get some more feedback, because we love hearing the voicemails. We love hearing the comments about weird shit going on, because it's happening, baby.
It is straight up, man. So, man, without further ado, let's tell them all to fucking stay sweaty.
Stay sweaty.
Licks. Wait, I said this is Licks.
Licks. You should put the traps back in. Maybe that's you weak.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, without further ado, this is Peacock out. Stay sweaty.
Licks out. Stay sweaty.
Man, that went all right.